Let's be honest, you've been here before. You've watched the videos, you've read the books, and you've felt that temporary fire, that fleeting surge of motivation that makes you feel like you could conquer the world. It's a great feeling, isn't it? A dopamine hit that lasts for an hour, maybe a day. But then, the fire dies out, the feeling fades, and you're right back where you started, waiting for the next spark, the next video, the next quote to give you permission to act. Believe me, I've lived on that hamster wheel. It's exhausting. What if I told you that strategy is fundamentally flawed? That waiting for motivation is a form of procrastination. What if I told you motivation is a myth we've been sold? It's the sugar rush, not the protein. It's the spark, not the engine. In the next few minutes, I'm not going to sell you another fantasy. We're going to do something different. We are going to install a new operating system. We are going to hand you the keys to the engine room of your life. I'm going to give you the one tool that separates the daydreamer from the titan of their own destiny. We need to stop chasing motivation and start building discipline. Motivation is a fair weather friend. It shows up when the sun is shining and the path is easy. But the moment it starts to rain, the moment you face resistance, it vanishes. Discipline. Discipline is your all-weather ally. It doesn't care if you're tired or scared or discouraged. Discipline shows up in the storm. It isn't a feeling you wait for. It's a choice you make. It's the gritty, unglamorous forge where you don't find yourself. You build yourself, piece by piece. It's the moment you choose the hard path on purpose, because you know the easy path is a trap that leads right back to where you are now. So let me ask you, are you tired? Discouraged? Is your mind screaming at you to just quit, to start tomorrow? Good. Welcome to the battleground. That feeling of resistance is the barrier where 99% of people turn back. That is the front line in the war for your future. The difference between the person you are and the person you want to be is decided right there. Winners don't have some magical source of willpower. They simply decide to act regardless of how they feel. They have trained themselves to ignore the voice of weakness. Discipline is a muscle. It must be trained to grow. At first, this muscle will be sore. It will scream at you. It will burn. It will beg you to stop. But it's not one giant heroic act that builds it. It's 1,000 small, seemingly insignificant choices that forge it into steel. It's getting up at the time you set, not the time you feel like. It's doing the workout you planned, not the one you're in the mood for. It's finishing the task you started, even when it gets boring. It's keeping the promise you made to yourself, because your word is bond. Each one is a single rep. Each rep builds the muscle, and soon the weight that once felt impossible becomes your warm-up. Here's the great paradox, the secret they never tell you. We think discipline is a cage. We think it's about restriction and rules, and saying no. That's the lie our weakness tells us. The real cage is the one you're already in. It's the cage of comfort, built with the bars of your own excuses, your procrastination, and your fear. It's the cage of being a slave to your every impulse, your every mood, your every fleeting craving. That is not freedom. True freedom is the power to be the person you are meant to be, even when you don't feel like it. Freedom isn't the absence of structure, it's the result of it. Being disciplined doesn't cost you your freedom. Discipline is your freedom. It's the only thing that gives you true control. When people see my routines, they sometimes say, I could never live like that, so restricted. They don't understand. I don't do it to feel superior. I do it so that I am in control, not my fatigue, not my feelings, not the world's opinion, me. Every real freedom you want, financial freedom, creative freedom, freedom of your time and health, has the exact same price tag, daily discipline. So when this video ends, the screen will go black, and you will be left with a choice, a crossroads. One path leads back to the endless scroll, back to the couch, back to waiting for a feeling that may never come. It's the easy path, and it leads to the same place it always has. The other path, it's uphill. It's harder. It requires something from you, but it leads to a view you can't even imagine right now. Your test begins in the silence after my voice stops. Don't look for another video. It's uphill. Don't wait for a feeling. Pick one thing, the smallest thing you've been putting off, and do it now. Declare war on the easy option. That's your first rep. The journey to the summit starts with that single, difficult step. Stop waiting to feel good. Start training to be great.